Welcome back, friend. We are playing Hunter Call of the Wild. It is another interesting hunt that I went on. Kind of successful towards the end, but not as fruitful in the beginning. But we'll have a little bit of a chat before we get here. I have decided that I'm going to, release a few more of these videos. And this was an experiment on how to... Oh, this was interesting. I found a moose and stuff. So, honestly, it's not until the 5th minute that we'll actually start talking about the individual animals that we get. But we'll have a little walk through the woods. But basically, I tried to edit this video where I was speeding up the footage to like 1,000 times. Oh, actually, this is our first animal, so I know we've been having trouble taking out bears and stuff like that, but I did upgrade the gun, and thought I'd take her out, and we shoot, and I'm pretty sure we get almost a heart shot, but we got 2 shots on here. Now I'm thinking, oh, I must have missed, and all of a sudden, this deer comes, and I missed her. I keep running around, and this bear comes out of nowhere, so I'm thinking, oh, is that the same bear? But no, it wasn't, so I kind of slowly wander around, trying to find the blood trail, and we slowly get up to this beautiful, there she is, just absolutely beautiful. And so this weapon, pretty good. Looks like it would have killed her with the first shot, but no, still good. Beautiful, beautiful creature. Oh yeah, I guess the ammo type was different. Oh well. But yeah, so we're kind of exploring the game world, trying to figure out where exactly to go, and I just absolutely love these campgrounds. They're just absolutely wonderful. But yeah, we're kind of exploring this lake up here and kind of being successful as we go. I figured we've got a couple missions we got to do. We got to find some black-tailed deer, and I figured up along the waterway we should be able to. But I have realized that after editing this video, I think I'm going to do it a little bit of different editing. I kind of have my entire hunting experience documented right now with speeding up extremely a lot. Later on in the video I end up speeding up to like 1,000, and that doesn't really work as well, so I think instead of trying to do this whole shebang, I'll probably just edit the more relevant features once I actually get to the... And actually this is probably our first successful male deer. Absolutely beautiful, and there's actually quite a few things around here, so I'm trying to get him closer in. And then I see he's got a little female here. So he starts coming closer. I'm thinking, can I get prone? But no, the foliage is blocking me. So I think I'll go ahead and take the shot and pretty much hit dead center, I believe. He slowly walks away. So I figured he's probably injured, but let's go ahead and get a second shot on to him. And I'm pretty sure that killed him. Yep, I checked the map, and we got the hunter suppression, so we just got to figure out where exactly he ran off to. One of the big things is I have a lot of difficulty tracking where the animals are. Luckily, I think later in this video, we actually do get an upgrade that increases our ability to see tracks, which actually helps tremendously. But we slowly walk around, and there he is. So this beautiful creature right here. And it is a silver, so pretty nice, pretty decent. And yeah, luckily we took that second shot, because it looks like that first shot did not penetrate at all. The second shot hit right in the back of the lung, so I guess it was good to take that second shot. And so we'll skip through here. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, so I keep just exploring. And I'm thinking this waterway should have a lot of areas that, if I was a deer or some kind of animal, this would be a wonderful place, but just keep exploring, and really I'm finding nothing. So it's very possible that when you start out the game in this area, I've noticed that you see a lot of black bears and not a lot of whitetail and stuff like that. And following the storyline, it seems like that is kind of an issue. Okay, this is where I get to 1,000 speed, and it just shudders through, so it doesn't quite work when you're doing a lot of moving. I did notice that up here is some very beautiful bears. It looks like a blonde fur type, so I mean, in the future we might come up here and search for some bears, especially if we get the right ammunition to take it out. We could get maybe, not gold, out of that, and so I keep exploring and thinking sooner or later I'm going to come upon something. And part of the game is just exploring. Once you find this location, wow, that is really choppy, so hopefully it comes out better in the render, but I doubt it will. So luckily we're finding a lot of these deer stands, and I see a moose here, and I'm pretty sure I remember sneaking up trying to get it. Yeah, there he is. So I'm thinking I've got a stronger, so let's go ahead and take a few shots. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't think we end up taking her down. So the weapon we have, at least the ammunition, does seem to have quite a bit of penetration, but not damage or penetration, I'm not really sure. Shoot, we put quite a few rounds at her, so looks like, and yeah, I mean, I think we put 3 rounds in her and still cannot penetrate, so we're definitely going to want to upgrade sooner or later, or go after more adequate game. But I'm just kind of getting a little frustrated right now, just exploring, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to get to the top of this lake. Maybe there's something, and then I discovered, oh, there's some bear areas here. I'm thinking, take a shot, and I decide not to, because it's just too much disappointment. So I figured, let's go ahead and fast travel, and some weird stuff going on with the music, trying to fast forward, so I'm going to change that differently. As soon as I spawn in here, I get the coloring of some deer, so I'm running over here, just sneak over. I'm pretty sure it's just this doe that comes out. Yeah, I'm speeding up really quickly, so it's kind of choppy. But yep, there we go. Zoom in and take that shot. So, pretty successful. We run over here, and yeah, there she is. So we're just trying to get as many kills as we can to level up, and it seems to be successful. So I figured there's not much at this lake, so I'm going to go check out this small lake over here. And do a little bit of running, kind of run into a few things, nothing too crazy.
White-tailed deer are often slightly bigger than the blacktail.
Of course.
But they're quicker to flee.
You know, I'm not sure. See, I don't want to talk over him. I'm thinking originally I wanted to keep the story within. Does anybody really care about the story in this? I actually find it quite interesting, but I don't know if it's necessary to document it. The next videos I do, I think I will just focus on the actual animals I shoot. I'm not going to worry about traveling that much, but I thought it would be an interesting showcase. I do kind of like the effect of speeding up quickly. You kind of like, as soon as you see an animal, you kind of zoom close, just so we can cover a lot of ground, but until I get a little bit more successful, I think I'm just going to edit it differently. But that's fine. So I come down here. I notice that there's this female, really pretty, and in the distance. And I'm thinking, okay, well, before we had a doe. Maybe there's a buck, so I'm trying to call her in. And, you know, I see this rock, and I'm like, oh, this is a perfect place. Try to just come up a little closer. I'm thinking, okay, well, we did have trouble penetrating the chest, but, oh, I actually have a little bit of trouble. I'm trying to bring her closer because I'm thinking this is a really nice area. Maybe it's just one, but we'll see. Come on closer, and then come wait for her to pass a little bit, and we take our shot, and pretty much get straight into the lungs, and get an achievement for taking out game on crouching, kneeling, and standing, so that's kind of cool. And I remember she actually runs not too far away, so pretty standard catch. Been too crazy, but yeah, that's direct lung shot. So yeah, this rifle, I'm not sure exactly what it is. It's the second upgrade, basically. It does have a lot of penetration ability, or a lot of high damage in the area, but not much penetration frontward. If it's got a lot of meat, it's got a bit of problem. So I'm over here, I'm thinking, did I come to another lake? And then I realize, oh wow, there is a cornucopia deer here. So I see a couple bucks, and I'm going to try to snake over there. You know, in theory, I could make the shot from here, but not knowing my skill or the ability with this rifle, nor knowing if the rifle would actually carry enough damage after that way. The drops might fall off. So I'm trying to sneak over here as much as possible. And then I realized there is an abundance of whitetail and blacktail deer in this lake here. So thinking, okay, well, I could probably get these missions knocked out. And I see this wonderful buck and a couple more running around. So I'm trying to get out into the river here, trying to get a better angle because I'm trying to get a side shot. And he's beautiful, but I figure this is probably as far as I can go in. So I'll try to get a good shot in and take that one shot. I'm pretty sure I missed with the second shot. But go ahead and take a couple of other shots and run over here, and I just keep seeing deer after deer, and it looks like I got that one buck. So I'm running over here, and I think that was a corpse, or maybe it was a rock, I'm not sure. Run over here, and I do remember I have a bit of trouble locating the corpse. And as I look over it, there's just plenty of deer, so instead of running after that corpse, I'm going to try to take as many opportune shots as I can. Seems like a very good area. As long as I don't deplete the area, hopefully they should relocate to this area. And maybe I'll come back and set up
I spoke with him and he wanted me to pass on his thanks.
Oh yeah. So I ended up walking into the next area, I'm pretty sure, and triggering this event.
The black-tailed deer are surprisingly scarce.
But yeah, this was that wonderful deer that we ended up shooting. He is absolutely wonderful. And
scaring off the blacktails.
What's funny is, so I'm trying to look, and it's actually gold. I think it's our first gold, so I do remember he is absolutely beautiful. So I go ahead and keep him. I didn't taxidermy him because I didn't know if I had enough money, but I'll keep him because I'm not really sure. Apparently you can get taxidermies in here. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I had to skip really quickly because I wanted to look quickly, but in the corner of my ear, I just hear this buck, and so I'm just shooting kind of blindly, trying to get as many shots in. And it's wonderful. And he's a silver, a little smaller, but honestly that one gold we had is pretty successful. And another silver, so we're racking up the points. And we're getting a pretty decent amount. So I'll run it over here. And I noticed, yeah, so it's a really good area for blacktail. And I noticed these Roosevelt elk. And right now I don't think we have the firepower to be able to take them out. But I guess in the future, it could be an interesting hunting experience. It looks like the majority of this herd is female. So I do take a few pot shots thinking, you know what, I don't want to run. And I'm getting a little tired, so let's see if I can get a few shots. And I do get some damage, but it does not successfully get any. And now that was a miss. So, I'm running around, seeing if I can get up here. So I'm thinking I should be able to run up. And then I upgrade, so yeah, that's the tracking ability, so you can see our track's a lot better. And yeah, and they start coming back to this area. I'm trying to get a few shots off. If I'm not mistaken, I think... yeah, I don't think I end up getting her. Yeah, these elk come back, and I'm thinking, I could shoot a few elk, but I'm not really gonna worry about it.
Roosevelt elk, I see.
Yeah.
The Roosevelt's a big fella, but it's good sense of smell.
Well, I mean, that was kind of a weird video. I know it was a lot of rambling, and we got a few successful deer out of it. I'm really happy with that gold buck. He is absolutely beautiful. Next videos I'm going to do are going to be a lot more streamlined. I just thought I'd throw everything at the kitchen sink, and it turned out okay. But if you enjoyed it, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll have a lot more content coming along the way, and it will actually be a lot better. So, you know what? I hope you have a wonderful day, and until next time, you have yourself a great and wonderful day.